Hello, everybody. Today is Friday, January 2nd, 2026. We're in Reno, Nevada, and today we find ourselves at the National Automobile Museum. From what I could gather, it sounds like it might be more than just this one person, but at least most of the collection in here, if not all, is one person's private collection. And they're showing it off. Promises to have some really cool cars, just from what I could see on the interwebs. So, not real sure how they're gonna be with filming inside. Hopefully they're cool. You can see right here, leave your gun at home, leave your dog at home, and leave your other gun and knife at home. And for anyone that's really interested, your hours, Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So, we're gonna go check it out. Hold on.
Him with a card or cash?
Yes, card.
Okay, it should be ready for you.
Okay.
We just had a little girl. We got every year when the monster trucks come to town, they hide a little truck every day.
Oh, nice.
And if you find it, you get 4 tickets. She not only found it this morning, but it's her birthday. She was so excited.
That's awesome. All right.
Till 5, so if you want to run your car or go have coffee somewhere.
Oh, fantastic.
Or early lunch, it's good for the whole day. So this way you got it. And I have a spiel unless you just want me to shut up and be surprised.
Yeah, I'll just be surprised.
And if you do want to use your phone, it gives you a little map.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much.
You can ask anybody if you have questions.
Okay. So it looks like there's a few choices. You can't go back there. Authorized personnel only. But as you can see, she said, I don't know if the camera was on or not, but she said they're just taking all their Christmas decorations down. And now they're moving stuff around. So you can see these guys moving that car there. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen, well, I know I haven't ever seen this many of this kind of old car all in one spot before. I was a little skeptical coming in here. I was like, because I'm not a huge car guy, but I really like inventions and I like history and old things. So these are really cool. Could you imagine driving around in this thing? Crazy. There's I assume that's your shifters up there, right there. And then maybe a brake or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what that handle's for. Interesting. And let's see. It's almost like a hard rubber or something. There's no tube in there. It feels like it's a solid piece. Now this looks, oh, here we go. I like this. 1917 Chevrolet. Wow. How cool is that? Definitely all the old original stuff inside of it. And you can tell every one of these is in impeccable shape. Really well taken care of. 1915 Ford. This one actually. Oh wow, here you can see the gears that actually make the wheels turn. It goes up in here. Here we can get a good look. Holy smokes. Oh, the electric car, the Detroit Electric. So you think the Tesla's a new thing? Think again, 1914 they had an electric car. And I bet these batteries are probably about the same weight and everything as the ones today. That's pretty crazy, though. Looks like there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 individual batteries in that bank. Wow. One thing I really like on these old cars, though, they all have these cool, I don't know what you call them, running lights, turn lights. I mean, this is like a lantern or a light you'd have on the front porch of your house today. It's pretty wild. And this one, you can see he's got some nice leather interior. This one here has a plush cloth interior. Almost looks like corduroy or something. Wow. There's a 1914 Buick. Trying to get good shots of all these. Sorry, guys. It's going to take me a minute to go up and down on all these. That's pretty cool. And it looks like this convertible top is probably, yeah, you can take it up and down. That's pretty cool. And then you got your little seat in the back here. That's just like an armchair in your living room. That's crazy. You see that? The little back seat there? It's just like a recliner without the reclining part. That's pretty wild. 1911 Runabout.
Crank this
Oh yeah, the old crank right here. And it's strapped in to keep it in place. This one again, they've all got such neat looking lights attached to them. And this guy's got his own spare tire mounted right there. You got another really cool little back seat here in that one.
Why don't we make them bigger?
Well, people were smaller back then. More people were your size than my size. Well, here's a little tiny, man, this almost looks like a toy. It's so small. 1913 Peugeot. Interesting. It is. I mean, this is so small. It's hard, I don't know if it's kind of hard to translate on video, but this right here is maybe 2.5, 3 feet off the ground. That's it. Very small. I like the color scheme though. The blue and red. Oh, now we've got, well, I'll finish going around this way. Wow, I really like this one. Red is my favorite color, so that looks really sweet. And just everything on here is in such great condition still. Real soft, supple leather. The seats are very soft and cushiony. The pedals. Man, that is going to take a while to go through all these. That's true. This guy has his own portrait. This thing, for as small as the 3-foot one was that I just showed you, this thing is a mammoth. A 1910 Oldsmobile. 7-passenger. This thing is huge. The tire alone, this has got to be 3.5 feet off the ground, just the top of the tire. And then the inside is quite roomy. The front seats are interesting in this one. They're more like a stool. I don't know if you can really see that.
Kitchen chair.
You can see it on my camera. They're getting pretty fancy in here. And here's another like super luxury looking. Wow, the wheels, the rims on this are really cool. And the entire tire is white, not a white wall. Car people, I'm sure, have probably heard of this. I've never heard of one of these before. 1910 Stearns. Interesting. Model 30-60 limousine. This is really cool. Really plush. I wish I could open all these little things and check it out. This is like a toolbox, it looks like. But then you have some kind of little storage door here you can open up. You can see the hinges on it right there. Oops. And then I like this, your little privacy blind. Pull it down. And I mean, look at the woodworking on here. It's so great. And then that glass is actually a lot thicker than I expected. And you can see, who's that, Marlena Dietrich? Somebody's in the back seat. And this is the first one I've noticed that actually has red glass and not just clear. And your little, looks like a luggage rack right there. You tie your stuff down. This thing is cool. Very sleek looking. Wicker baskets. I really, really wish I could honk that horn. I want to honk it so bad. It looks like it'd make a great sound. I kind of like the way the seats are designed in here. They're split, so you have your own individual seat. The Thomas Flyer. The Thomas Flyer, winner of the 1908 New York to Paris automobile race. Interesting. Who knew such a thing? Very cool. I tell you what, man, if you are to see this in person, this looks road worn for sure. It definitely did some traveling. I'm curious, there's a lot of rope on here. I wonder what they used all the rope for. There's some kind of tackle, a pulley, a block. I assume maybe this is like a spare fuel tank or something. And here's a crazy drive. The lengths on that chain are nuts. They're probably an inch long each. Very large. But you can't go to Paris without your American flag. Gotta have that. This is really cool color red. They have so much stuff here that I can't do that I want to. I want to ring that bell. All right. A 1911 Pope Hartford. Never heard of it. Boy, this is some luxury for back then. And two individual seats back here. They have a big bench seat all the way in the back. Jerry, one thing I noticed so far about a lot of these cars, almost all of them, it must be just they all have basically the same size wheel or tires. They're not very wide, as you can see. That's only probably 6 inches or less wide. But they're all like that. Like this is the same. You can see they're very skinny. I wonder what made us get away from skinny tires and go to the smaller fat tires. Interesting. All right. Well, thanks for hanging in that long. That was just the old car section. So I'm going to try and not make this an hour-long video, but I'm going to start just getting some select shots here and there. This is like the first windscreen or something. Yeah. The producer's favorite color. These are very cool. The steering wheel's really neat. Made of wood, it looks like. And this is one of the first I've seen that has a whole bunch of spokes in the wheel instead of like even the yellow one here. Just fewer, much fewer. All right. So that's it for this section. We're going to find another section and we'll check out some more. Hold tight. Well, everybody knows who this guy is. Although Weber's bread, I don't know where that's from. Man, look at the size of the hoses on this thing. Those things are like 5 inches in diameter, probably. Oh, a Duesenberg. Interesting. QR code for those of you that want to check that out. Well, these cars are just jammed in. If you're a car person and you want to come in here and really dig in, you better allot yourself a few hours because there is so much in here. I mean, I've just barely scratched the surface and there's so much to look at. This looks like an old taxi cab. Wish I could see through the glare. They have the meter right here.
Oh, a taxi.
There you go. Kind of see it. Very interesting. Very cool.
Well, I feel like I need to be trained technically on that thing. I forgot. I feel like. Well, so no.
Wow, here's a Speedster. T. Ames bodied Speedster, 1922 Ford. Yeah, you got some seat belts in there. Dillinger. Lincoln Cobb Mercury. Cobb Murray, my bad. This is so cool. Got suicide doors on the back. This looks like one of the first gas trucks. Wow. Funny how much things have changed, but not so much. Yeah. What's this on the other side here? John Ferrero Crucial World Record.
That's crazy looking.
All right, we're going to head on around the corner and see what else we can find. All right, we are in Gallery 2 now. It would literally take me probably an hour and a half or more if I went to every one of these cars individually. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a quick little walk by and show them. Now, that looks like something you could make in your garage. Interesting. All right. So there's an old fire truck over there. We'll get to that. Oh, here's an old fire truck. Very cool. It's really amazing the things they did for the limited means they had back then. I mean, what a great design. The perfect spot, just right to store your hoses, and they reach back over. They lay along the contour of the body. They're all secured. Just perfect. Okay. Oh, I like this guy. Black and yellow. Really nice. This one's crazy. Just one giant seat with a... I mean, you can see how long the yoke is for that steering wheel. It's like 3 feet long away from the dash. Kind of a wild design. Okay. 1925 Duesenberg. Man, the designs on these are so cool, some of them. It's too bad we don't have this kind of neat stuff on our cars anymore. I mean, just look how many different things there are. And just the simplest little thing makes it look that much cooler. There's the other fire truck. I can't really get over to it. Nice old pickup truck. 37 Rio. I like that a lot. Very cool. Okay, so there's gallery 2. We've got another one at least, so hang tight. I didn't catch this on my go around, but it's just so weird looking. I had to give it its own due. It almost has, if I can get a better shot over here, it almost has like a dolphin tail on the end of it or something. It's really wild. I've never seen anything like that. The way that's flared out. It's really crazy, but everything on there is just super round, almost like a cone. Whoops, I'm going. So let me get back in front of it. It's a really unique car. You can see even the windows, like the tops of the windows are rounded. They're not squared. Even the windshield. It's almost like, if you look at it right here, it's almost like a Herbie the Love Bug face.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Only one built. Oh. 1937 Airmobile. Interesting. Aerodynamic, so that explains all the weird curvature. Huh. Interesting. All right, hold on. Okay, so you can see they have a couple of spots set up in here where it's almost like a staged actual street. Here we've got some actual race cars. 2011 McLaren. 2017 Scuderia. Don't know how you say that. Wow, look at there's where you have to be to drive this thing. And look at the steering wheel. It's almost like a video game. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get a better angle over here and zoom in. Look at that. That is nutty. That's so much to have to do while you're going 150 miles an hour. And these big fat tires, they're just completely smooth. 2005 McLaren. That thing just looks fast. Oh boy, we found the Hollywood wing. Okay, let me get the last couple of these race cars. Really cool motorcycle. Look at the forks on this thing. Holy smokes. Those forks alone have to be, I'm 6'2". Those things gotta be close to 6 feet. They're probably not quite 6 feet, but really close. That would be insane to ride that. And then it's got big ape hangers on it too. There's a seat made for my butt right there. That's my kind of bike. And this is what I need for the producer. Put her in that sidecar there and cruise on out. 1941 Indian. Awesome. All right, let's go check out the Hollywood wing, see what's famous. Oh, here we go, Mom. This one's for you. So I assume this Cadillac Eldorado used to be Elvis's. Let's see. Brand new. This thing was $10,000. Crazy. A rare gift Cadillac to the king from his father Vernon. Oh, so Elvis's daddy got it for him. Very nice. Wow. The cars in here alone are incredible. Lee, first it was mine. I gave it to Ward on my left. It was the first out there. John Wayne. That's a sweet convertible. The 1953 John Wayne Chevy convertible. Huh. Man, this thing is slick. There's the Jurassic Park mobile. What a sweet ride. An Impala, 61 Impala. There's so many nice cars in here. I really wish I could take the time to show every one of them to you guys. I just can't. We have other stuff we have to do today too. But my goodness. Look at the setup in the back of this bad boy. The paint job on this is amazing. It matches this right here. Wow. There's so much crazy cool stuff in here. Oh, wow. There's some serious artwork on this. I'm not sure who this is. But whoever did that is a really good artist. Wow. Look at this. This is, holy Moses. Talk about a show car. All this etched chrome, gold etched headlight rings. That's quite impressive. Oh, now there's my generation. Everybody's my age knows these guys, and they know this ride. Burning rubber. And here's your DeLorean from Back to the Future. But what drew me over here was more artwork. Oh, I wish I could get... That's incredible. And then if you can see the paint job, I'm going to try and catch it in the light. This gold is just glittering. Oh, the dash is done in the same matching. That's awesome. It's really cool to see someone care so much about something and see the level of attention and detail and effort that they put into making it look like this. I mean, maintaining this look that's not that easy. But getting it there in the first place, that's got to be really tough. All of these cars were just, anybody would die to have one of them. The Lotus. James Dean Mercury. And speaking of Herbie the Love Bug, there's Herbie. Can you imagine Robin had this? Oh, there he is using it. Outstanding. I don't know why you put a sidecar on that you couldn't sit in, but you had to get in it on your hands and knees like a dog. That seems kind of weird. Ghostbusters bike. Oh, look at that. It's even got the gear in the back. And then Ghost bike. I think that's from Ghost Rider. Right there. Hey. No. All right, let's see what else we can find. All right, I almost walked right by this, but I love the Ace Man. And it's funny, before I noticed this, I just said to the producer, I was looking at this car right here. It says Paul Newman. I was like, oh, surprised Adam Carolla doesn't own that car. And then we were walking away and I saw this sign. I said, hey, wait, that's Adam's movie. And I'm like, oh. And then I looked down and I saw this sign, Adam Carolla Presents. So now I have to take time to go look at all these because Adam took the time to get his collection up here for us to look at. Owned by and on loan from Adam Carolla. Yeah, Adam does have an impressive Newman collection. I believe if you look from there all the way down there, I believe these are all Adam's Paul Newman cars. And if you don't know who Adam Carolla is, go check out his podcast. He's pretty funny. He has a warehouse that he built down in California, and this is where he keeps these normally. And every once in a while, he even takes one or two of them out and races them himself. He's a pretty good race driver. Yeah, they're all on loan from the Adam Carolla collection. I didn't realize his collection was this big. I knew he owned, like I thought it was like 4 or 5. I do know, I can't remember what year it was. They have a Pro-Am race in California, Laguna Seca, maybe it is. Adam won the amateur division or the celebrity division, whatever you want to call it. And he also won the pro division. So he's not a slouch when it comes to driving. All right, Ace Man, very impressive collection. Thanks for sharing. If you're old like me, you remember this is what a gas station used to look like when you went inside. Pretty different these days. Oh, looks like we got a little interactive area here for the childrens. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Teach the kids how to wash a car early. Get them out there on it. You want to ride in a car? You got to wash it. Okay, so here we are. We'll do another quick sweep here. Thank you again for hanging in there if you're still with us. I know this is a crazy long video. I usually don't make them this long, but I mean, look at the subject matter. There's just so much of it. Nice Jag. Look at this little guy. Junior child car. 66. Little Eggmobile. All right. There's just so much to see. Here's another really cool hood thing. Just don't make them like they used to. Some weird three-wheeler. What in the world? Somebody made a vehicle out of a wheelbarrow. Interesting. 1993 Yankee Blitz wheelbarrow. In case you thought I was kidding. The Beatnik Bandit, 1961. Look at this crazy thing. It has like an actual plastic bubble like the Jetsons or something on it. That's pretty wild. Well, you can't fault these people for creativity, that's for sure. Speaking of which, wow, that's a lot. So this thing is a hard top. So the whole thing detaches from here. And then as you see, the entire back side of the car lifts up where the trunk would normally open. And then you can see from the mechanisms here that this whole section here just goes down into there, and then the lid closes and you're all set. That is a lot of workmanship and ingenuity for that far back. Good on you. All right, so there's another quick run through. This is at least the 5th area we've been into with cars. I think there's even one more up by the front that we haven't hit yet. So hold tight. We're going to head up that way and check it out and we'll see what's what. All right, this is kind of the last of it. Oh, this was owned by Al Jolson. Al Jolson, wasn't he the one? Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime. Oh, I think that was Al Jolson. I'm not sure. But again, here we go with the sick hood ornaments. Look at that one. That's badass. And then this one over here looks pretty cool too. Looks like a swan of some sort. See, we can't have stuff like this in our cars today because there's too many stupid people that will steal it and break it off of there. The old Mercedes emblem. 36 Benz. List price $10,780. 48 Tucker. Here's Sinatra's 1961. Whoa, this is crazy. What is it? 21 Rolls Royce. Full sheets of copper were required to make the body panels. Yeah, the entire thing is copper. That's crazy looking, but cool looking. Well, I think that's it, people. I think we've hit all the rooms. I know it's really long. I appreciate you hanging in there. Like I said, I couldn't show every single vehicle. Besides, you want to come down here and see it for yourself in person. It's only $16 a person. Since we were staying at the nearby Atlantis resort, I believe we got a $6 discount off that price, which was pretty good. Also, the receipt they give you is good. They're open from 9 to 5, and the receipt is good for the entire day. So you can leave, you can go have lunch or something, you can come back and continue, all for the same low price. So, if you're into cars, or you're just in Reno and you don't really have anything to do because you ran out of money gambling, scrounge up $16 and come on over. Check out the National Automobile Museum. It's definitely worth the price of admission. And like I said, if you care to take your time and look and read every car, you're looking at 2 hours. So it's a good deal for the price. I think we're going to wrap that up. Extra long video. We are off to do another video or two before the end of the day. So as always, please hit that thumbs up, click on the subscribe, it's free, and share with somebody. Let them know all the cool stuff there is to do. So until next time, peace.